Welcome to this shortwave radio channel, and wanted to talk about a little something that I was talking about on tuning the XH data. We were tuning the 40-meter ham band. Now, how do you know, and how could I know? For example, I was talking about the fact that one of the stations was actually a Brazilian station on 7155 in that video. And of course, it's not always easy to understand the prefix of a ham station. Not necessarily because they don't have a good signal. Sometimes they don't use the correct international phonetics. Sometimes they're just saying it too fast. It could be, the accent, sometimes saying it in English when you're not a English language speaker is making it more difficult sometimes to just say it the way that we are used to understanding it. So one of the things that I often look at when I hear a station on a frequency, and everybody's working that station, and I've been there for like half an hour and I still have no idea what that station's all about, even if they repeated their call 20 times. And that happened to all of us. So there are many cluster aggregators out there. Mine, and there's a lot, and if you guys have others, why not share the link to those in the description below, in the comments. It'd be fun to see all the different places people go to. The one I like to use is DXfuncluster. DXfuncluster will actually give you, when you get there, and by the way, if you go there for your first time, you'll see it's in Spanish. Make sure that you choose the correct language. There's English here on the left. You'll see stations that are reported, and as I was talking about the stations, you see their frequencies, you see the call signs reported, so it gives you an idea, first of all. So what I'll do is, for a station that's really an exotic station, often you'll see it appear a lot of times here. But maybe it's not that exotic, but it's still something from another country you'd like to know. Maybe somebody logged it in here. What is that station? Remember that you can actually pin down to the band that you're listening to. So when I actually was doing my video, I got here, but I was on 40 meters, 7155. So what I did is I actually narrowed down at the top with the filters and just clicked 40 meter. And that's it. And the station earlier was on 7155. So I just looked quickly here, the frequencies, if somebody was on 7155. Now, they're not there anymore because they moved up. I see here that the same station, PY5QW, is on 7157. They moved up a little bit, probably because of some interference. But I will actually look here at what station is here and look at what's available in different stations and see what we can hear. What is also cool about this is if you're looking for DX targets, if you're looking for a specific country, what's nice with this website is that it actually is, quite fun to look at all the stations that are coming through and see what stations are being heard by what other stations. So if you have a station that, for example, is close to where you are, then it might mean you might be able to hear the other one. So that's the thing that I look at. For example, here there's a V3, which is Ontario. Now, Ontario's big, but it's telling me that maybe there's a possibility I could hear KB1 HKN because of V3, as I'm V2 here, is hearing it. Or the other way around. Often KB1, KB2, or these stations that are small prefix, a lot of them are not necessarily, but a lot of them might be close to where I am. And when you want to have a little more information about these stations, you can actually click on the prefix itself, and it brings you to the QRZ.com webpage where it's going to tell you a little more details about that station and so on. So this is cool, and it's fun to use, and especially for amateur radio operators. Now, I know a lot of you use all sorts of different clusters. There are tons of different clusters. There are probably as many clusters as there are contacts on this page that can be used online. There's also apps for iPhone, iPads, and so on. But it's a great way to know what's out there, what stations are out there, and also to identify something you have a hard time identifying like we had in the video of the XH data that I did just earlier. I'm going to share this one on the description below, and maybe you can take a look at it if you want to have fun trying to, DX ham radio station. My fun is to DX ham stations from countries we don't hear on shortwave much today, because I found it cool to hear someone in that country on the HF bands, which is kind of cool when you think about it. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up. The link to this website is in the description. And if you have an aggregator, if you have a cluster website app, post it in the comments. And of course, I'll approve the comments of the different clusters and stuff. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe. Thanks for watching.